There have been heavy rumors about the new Team Liquid Super Team roster. Could this be one of the greatest rosters North America has ever seen? And what could the implications of this team be? According to sources, Team Liquid's supposed roster combined some of the best talent that the West has to offer. Bwipo in top lane, returning jungler Santorin, Bjergsen at mid, Hansama at AD carry, and CoreJJ at support. On paper, when you hear a roster like this is probably some of the most stacked slot for slot talent that you can hear put together in a long time. There's definitely more to look into before you consider the true strength of a roster like this, but initial impressions are definitely looking good right now. One big thing about this roster is that it's mainly actually possible only as of this year, thanks to the potential conversion of CoreJJ to an NA resident player. This is of course a great opportunity for Team Liquid, as it allows them to build on the success of their roster while making room for even more potential talent, like the moves that they've been going for here. Most iterations of Team Liquid have come with most of the best in-slot available North American talent, but with this, it allows them to expand fully to everything that the West has to offer. Team Liquid's also had some rookie talent to lead them to their success, and they've had great success with young talent like Tactical being brought up, but it seems that this year, that isn't going to be really the approach. This brings me on to the next overall point I have about the team, which is the dynamic of the team and the goals of it. Unlike most teams right now in the North American space, this Team Liquid roster is going to have a very different starting point than most other teams in the league. With so much raw talent on the roster, the hope would be not to worry about getting the fundamentals down and then working your way up from there. Rather, the team is looking to hit the ground running, use their experienced veteran roster to get an extremely high level as a baseline, and then aim to hit a level that no NA team has hit before. Taking a look, every member on the team has had a ton of international experience, has a strong understanding of what it takes to play at the highest level, and knows exactly what steps they need to take in order to mesh with the other players. The best approach with this team with that in mind is to start off with such a high level of play that their focus can be instead on international success. That would be the only real reason to have such a stacked roster on the team in the first place as well, because a roster like this would also command a hefty price tag. Literally grabbing star players from 5 of their different teams and having them play together is quite the headliner, and with this kind of investment, this could be North America's best shot at international success in a long time. One minor concern I'd have is the concept that because all these players have such varying and incredibly high level experiences with the game, there could be some level of clashing going on to the detriment of the team. A common issue with many professional teams, many of the best teams that we've seen combine veteran gods with some of the hottest players to hit the space. This creates a generally agreed upon dynamic or understanding of the game, as the younger players on the team will pick up concepts from the more experienced ones. However, when you have 5 players with extremely different backgrounds of success, sometimes you create a really weird dynamic where some of these players actually get confused as to what good practice in the game looks like anymore. This can be because they hear so many different opinions and work with so many respected players that can have a different outlook on the game. We've seen super teams fall over in the past, such as the G2 from this past year. On this Team Liquid roster, however, we've got up to 5 potentially differing outlooks on the game, although which provides great insights on the best moves in the game, can be counterproductive if the right processes aren't in place. And this is also going to be one of, if not the most expensive North American roster to ever exist, so making sure the right environment and the right process being put in place for these players will be an extremely important piece. However though, overall I think that this roster will be extremely capable, and if Team Liquid manages to connect all of these players together, this will result in the NA Super Team that many fans have been really looking for a long time. I'm looking forward to this team's contribution to the LCS and for some more spicy moves this offseason. Stay fresh, everybody.